Welcome, everyone. The regulars taking a look. At St. Louis. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round. With the talent level of these two teams, this feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Hardaway. Sabonis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Thompson, and it's Burke in at the point. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Wembanyama. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got the first bucket of the game with the three for St. Louis. And that one's good. Burke.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Count it. Good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Brunson. 5 on the clock. High arcing shot, rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with the sound head coach. I heard coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Wembanyama, and nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Burke, and it's Burke slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the Sound call their first time out of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
He takes it in, and he makes good on the layup. Burke's got 11.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Brunson. Sweet little floater.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Beyond the arc. St. Louis with the rebound. Bain passes to Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson. Here's Thompson. Back to Burke. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Sabonis, the pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Sound have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Brunson, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
13 feet away. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Sabonis against Nowitzki. Over Sabonis. Nowitzki, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
St. Louis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Burke kicks to Hardaway. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Here's Burke driving to the basket. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 15 points for money. Outside, Bain. Pass to Hill. Back to Bain. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Now Burke, he's guarded by Hill, and he gets it to go. Burke's got 17.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Down low, Nowitzki. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Burke dishes to Thompson. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Burke's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nowitzki with the screen on Thompson. Hill passes to Nowitzki. Misses the three.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And that one's good. Burke.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Timeout called here. The Sound will talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
San Antonio leading by 15. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Burke is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kareem, and it's Thompson in at the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Westphal, guarded by LaVine. Shot, high post.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Burke can't get it to go. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Sound. 15-point game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Westphal, guarded by LaVine. The 8-footer. Nice D from LaVine. San Antonio leading by 15. Burke kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, LaVine. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Westphal, guarded by LaVine. Takes it inside, and Westphal gets it to go. Westphal's got 10 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
LaVine sets the screen for Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Wembanyama, a screen on LaVine. Wembanyama against Abdul-Jabbar. From deep three-point land, Burke grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Thompson dishes to LaVine. Launches a three, and that one's good. Burke's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Lewis passes to Embry. Wembenyama, a screen on Levine. St. Louis needs to get off a shot here. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Driving the lane. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Levine passes to Burke. And the 3 off target. St. Louis trails by 20. Pass to Westphal. Now Lewis shoots over Burke. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Burke kicks to McDaniel. Off target from 3-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And Wembenyama throws it down.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision-making.
Here's Burke, and slam dunk by Burke.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Burke. No good from outside. St. Louis trails by 15. Inside, Lewis passes to Westphal. Back to Lewis. And it's denied. Now here's Burke. He has 31. On the wing, Thompson. Lewis with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Wembenyama. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Westphal. And again, no good by St. Louis. Spurs leading by 17. And here is Burke. Launches it. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And that's his 4th foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Sabonis comes in for McDaniels. Hardaway is subbed in for Levine.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Stolen by Lewis. Now St. Louis, fast break. And a wide open look for Bane. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bane's got his first basket.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
Here's Burke. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 18.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Amen Thompson. Burke, the pass to Lively. Fires from deep. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Lively. Burke's got 39.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Pass to Nowitzki. Stolen by Lively. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
San Antonio leading by 20. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And the Sound making a change here. Hill's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Just 4 to shoot. Tries a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Nowitzki. The shot from the low post is good. Nowitzki's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And Lively pulls it down. Burke looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Burke can't get it to go. St. Louis trails by 20. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Wembanyama left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big...
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Taking a look at St. And that's a halftime wrap.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What a game we're seeing from Money.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Hill out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, Sabonis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Burke. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for St. Louis, Nowitzki is out there with Hill. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bain in at the 2-guard spot. It's Nowitzki on the wing. 5 to shoot. Outside, Bain. The three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
One-on-one here. Here's Wembanyama.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Burke. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Burke. Takes the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Hill. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Rebound, San Antonio. Burke's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Nowitzki, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Burke. What an incredible score. He got it again.
We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Thompson out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. And for St. Louis, we've got Wembanyama. Jalen Brunson is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the sound. When a higher seed loses an opening game of a playoff matchup, how do you move past that?
Well, B.A., interestingly, you don't want to forget what happened. You actually want to learn from what went wrong and correct course in Game 2. Stare your mistakes in the eye, and you'll have success.
Burke on the wing. Brunson defending. And it's Burke missing.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
I mean, what do you expect when you give them the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Here's Burke. And the bucket is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. No good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Burke. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Burke's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Nowitzki. He's guarded by Sabonis. Shot on the wing. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Thompson, a screen on Bain. For 3, Hardaway. St. Louis with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Here's Nowitzki. He's guarded by Sabonis. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only 1 basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Here's Burke. Brunson defending. Burke, it's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
St. Louis calls timeout. So it's St. Louis now. 6-point game. Outside Bain. Pass to Wembanyama. Tipped.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Hardaway, the pass to Burke. Now here's Thompson. Poke loose. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Bain. St. Louis moving it around. Nowitzki, that one's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. With the fadeaway. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Brunson passes to Hill. Left side Brunson. Rebound by San Antonio. Thompson outside. Here's Burke. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here's Bain. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Burke. Give him 8 points now. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's Burke. Brunson defending. Sabonis outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Brunson passes to Nowitzki. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Nowitzki's got 6.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Count it.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Thompson. Johnson on the wing. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Shot from the low block. And here's Sabonis outside. Johnson passes to Burke. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Here's Burke. Brunson defending. Good. Burke's got 15.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Brunson passes to Hill. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And San Antonio making a change here. Levine's checked in. San Antonio leading by 7. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with the sound head coach. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's Nowitzki missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the paint. It's stolen away. Here's Embry. Stripped it away. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, wow.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
And so he hits both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
St. Louis calls timeout. St. Louis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To halt the run. Rebounded by Johnson.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And there's the rejection. And a deep 3 from Brunson. And St. Louis misses again.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Down low. It's picked off. Here's Westphal. Still no points. Brunson with it. San Antonio with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Shot clock at 6. Johnson passes to Burke. St. Louis with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Left side Brunson. From the high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Brunson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Burke. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
It's Levine with a drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Levine. There it is! It's good at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so the San Antonio Spurs looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
We've got Wembanyama, and it's Westphal in at the 2 spot. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. From deep three-point land. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio leading by 17. And so in the game for the Spurs. They've got Johnson. Derek Lively is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. Pass to Lively. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Lively with a screen on Wembanyama. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Spurs lead by 21. Well, St. Louis shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Westphal. Defended by Hardaway. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Westphal. Here's Lewis. And St. Louis misses again. San Antonio leading by 21. Outside Hardaway. Up top Levine. 5 points in the game. And Levine throws it down.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Westphal. And the shot is good off the backboard. Westphal's got his first bucket in this one.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Here's Levine. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Lewis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Zach Levine. St. Louis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for St. Louis. And San Antonio with a change here too. Thompson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And it's Levine with the ball for the Spurs. Thompson right side. Clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Outside Bain. Fires from deep. Lively grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
McDaniels, that's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Really left him alone that time. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Bain will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Lewis. Outside Bain. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Levine. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Sound have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. From 17, from downtown, pure from three-point range. Nowitzki's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There's a screen. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Levine. Three-pointer. St. Louis with a rebound. Wembanyama, high post. He's got 9. Pass to Lewis. Back to Wembanyama from behind the arc. And another 3 for St. Louis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Here's Westphal, defended by Hardaway. Here's Lewis. Off target with the 3. San Antonio leading by 16. McDaniels passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from 14. And the shot goes. He's got 14.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Thompson's shot is off. Here's St. Louis now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Westphal. Now Wembanyama. And there's St. Louis with another bucket.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Burt's checked in for Hardaway. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Burke. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for St. Louis. They trail by 16. Pass to Nowitzki. Over McDaniels. McDaniels with some nice D.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Lewis. Lets it fly. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Lewis has got 4 points this quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Levine. And it's rejected. Here's Lewis. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Thompson. Here's Burke. And here's McDaniels. Here's Levine. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
High arcing shot. And rebounded by Zach Levine. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped. Now St. Louis with it. They're on a 15-6 run. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 14.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
A good look from Bane. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Nowitzki. He's got 9. Inside, Embry. He got a piece of it. Here's Thompson. Count it. Good. And the Spurs lead by 14.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Bane, the pass to Nowitzki. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. They set the pick. Here's Burke from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Nowitzki. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Burke, it's good. Burke's got 28 points for the game.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Brunson outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thompson passes to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey, everybody, a large game 1 deficit.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Taking a look at St. Louis in this series. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Sound. It's a 16-point game. They've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Desmond Bane, and it's Hill in at the small forward.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And for San Antonio, Domantas Sabonis out there with Thompson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hardaway from outside. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Bane. Wembanyama, the pass to Nowitzki. Rejected by Sabonis.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Now here's Hardaway. Thompson passes to Burke. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Burke's got 31 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Bane. Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Wembanyama. 19 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Brunson, a screen on Sabonis. The kick out to Brunson. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 5 points.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Back to Burke. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Wembanyama. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
They set the screen. Thompson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. He's got 16.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Pass to Wembanyama. Brunson taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Bane, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Outside Bane. Now Brunson. Pass to Nowitzki. Outside Brunson. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Burke. From beyond the arc and then some. Burke's got 37.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wembanyama screen. Deflected. Thompson passes to Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Burke's got 39. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Nowitzki. Launches it. And St. Louis misses again.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Wembanyama. 23 points in the game. St. Louis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. It's both from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Yep, that one goes. Burke's got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
St. Louis calls timeout. For St. Louis, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Bain, the pass to Brunson. Here's Nowitzki. And St. Louis misses again.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Abdul-Jabbar. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Abdul-Jabbar's got 18 points in the game. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Burke. And he's got 41 now. 4 on the clock. Over Brunson. St. Louis with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Bain. Back to Wembanyama. To the left side wing. Here's Hill. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Thompson passes to Sabonis. Here's Burke. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. Burke's got 44.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Bain against Hardaway. Here's Nowitzki. And that one is hammered home.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark. The Sound have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Brunson passes to Nowitzki. Outside Brunson. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, things just aren't going his way right now, but you don't mind shots like that. Eventually, he's going to get hot.
Outside Hardaway. The 3 counted from distance. Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
St. Louis calls timeout. And the Spurs making a change here. Levine's checked in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the sound. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot is up. And St. Louis misses again.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And the basket is good. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Nowitzki. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. Nowitzki's got 17.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Fades. Abdul-Jabbar misses. A difficult situation for St. Louis. Hill drives in. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. The Spurs shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Levine surveys the D. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Hill the pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Nowitzki's got 19 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 18. Here's Burke. On target from range. Burke's got 47 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Nowitzki. It's good. Nowitzki's got 9 points in the quarter. Spurs lead by 19. Outside Hardaway. Here's Burke. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Pass to Westphal. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a 10-footer and too long on the shot. San Antonio leading by 21. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 18 points for him.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Here's Burke. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Hardaway. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These are his first free throws of the game. He's off on the first, and San Antonio making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And here's Wembanyama. Fires the three, drills it from deep. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. They've got Desmond Bain, and it's Embry in at center. Here's Westfall. Here's Embry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And he makes a first. And the Spurs making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Levine can't hit.